Hey everybody, it's Andrew and welcome back to the Student Union demo. Right then, last we left off, the backing track still hasn't come back. It is as silent as the grave. Which, considering I'm looking at a blonde girl with what I can only assume is a hairband with cat ears on it, because I see the band there. So I don't think these are real. I'd be both surprised and not surprised, actually, if they were. It's kind of a weird mixed thing. Anyway, let's go on. We're at lunch. Vending machines. She's staring at her food, expressionless as it's separated by miles. I clicked off the game again. Oh god, stop doing that. At least I didn't stop the recording this time. Would have been a fucking record, though. Last time it took me like, what, 30 minutes or some shit? Yeah, okay. I decided I'll put an end to that and sit across from her. It's funny to see so many empty seats around you. She flinches, dropping her plastic fork. Oh, hey there. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, I can dig it. Sure. Bumpy, energetic, fun. Bumpy, bouncy. What the fuck am I talking about? Just suddenly all sunshine and stars. Okay. You're hiding like a dark side, aren't you? I also just noticed you're wearing a collar with a fucking bell on it. Really going for the whole cat motif thing? Please tell me there's not a sexual thing about that. Oh, hey there. Holly is radiant, beaming at me. Oh wow, the music just fucking kicked up all of a sudden. I'm really liking the new edition here. This is fun. I like this. I don't remember if the page said that they like had their own like person doing the music for them, like their own composer, or if they're like licensing this stuff like some people do. But if this is all like legit like the bespoke composition, this is really good. I'm really impressed so far. You're right. Where is everyone? Oh, she steals my fork. Pardon me, ma'am. I was gonna ask you that, honestly. Take hers. Well, this presents opportunity for catching up. I haven't seen you since forever. You got huge. Bitch, wouldn't you? No. No. Nope. 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 I tried to get that in time with the beat, but I failed. Haven't seen you ever. You got huge. You just shrank. With a grin, I began enjoying my finger food. She doesn't seem too pleased about that. My vast cuteness has simply reached maximum density. Just like just collapsing on yourself. Okay. You're dense, huh? Like a black hole, motherfucker! With a forward flourish a little too close to my face, you retort to that hesitation. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Really? The fucking peak? Okay, the peak meme? Got it. I didn't say I didn't like it. That's not as sly a smirk as I was expecting. It looks more like conflicted or awkward. Or apologetic, maybe? She giggles and clears her throat. Good. Now then, dear wanderer, why hast thou approached my spring after so many years? Okay, you're weird, but I like you. And I like you because you're weird so far. Weeks, you mean. The break isn't that long. Every day without sufficient worship is another scar upon my soul, an affront to my divinity. Hello? I mean, are these actually wolf ears? Awful needy for a goddess. The library kept me occupied. Want some apples? Working, of course. Boring as usual. Responsible has a better ring to it. What are we doing then, oh great one? She hesitates. Just preparing for the harvest. Okay, the holo connection just got stronger. Stop it. I think she changed her number over the break. I can read the mood and don't pry further. Well, I hope my current tribute will make up for heresy. My heresy. It's a start. Her little fingers trace the edge of her tray. Her untouched food must be cold by now. Think you'll pick up next week. Speaking of work, though. Yeah, something's going on with you. It seems like you're You really are concealing something, and it's troubling me. Oh. Her positive expression dissipates. I'm starting a student council union. We could use a mascot. Really? I mean, maybe you're just joking, but really? Interested? She scoffs with her gained smile. Okay, she's taking good humor. Fine. Okay, good. That's a new one. Granddaddy didn't mention it, so it must be a brand new scheme. Mr. Underwood's brainchild. Cheap labor, resume building. Through valiant effort, I avoid talking my mouth full. Good. That's disgusting. Figures. Granddaddy and Principal Decker was desperate for new ideas. Is the assistant principal related to you? Or are you just calling him that as a joke? To be facetious. Are you in? You can just sign up on paper, contribute, or hang out as you feel like. I'm not sure what the level of commitment expected, but I don't correct myself. She pauses for a few seconds before shaking her head. No, it'll probably be stressful. Come on, I'll pick up your slack. You won't have to if I'm not joining. She's gripping her tray, the tendons in her hand visible. Okay, something's up, seriously. Okay, I'll just let you know how it goes. Are you gonna eat all that? Oh, no, go ahead and tax me. Thanks. Oh! Okay. She gripped my wrist as I reached for her food. But know this. The blood debt will be paid. I love that in the backing of the music. But remember, mortal, the blood debt will be paid. Dee da 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 da. I'll owe you one, okay? Okay. I shall hold you intimately to that promise, Wanderer. You missed a thou. Ever gonna get tired of being so silly? I'm not silly. You wanna catch you's hands, bitch? It's fun. Don't people make fun of you? At this age, I almost add. My supreme adorability grants safe passage. I can make fun of you if you're feeling left out. Her expression becomes difficult to read for only a moment. I'm not. Hey, mind if I sit with you? Evan stands at the table without awaiting permission to intrude. Just know that tell him it's fine, Holly beats me to it. Another one joins the flock. Please kneel, traveler. Oh, those rosy cheeks I see there, Evan, my boy. I'll just sit. What took you? Calculus is no joke this year. Math, no. Ah! His exasperation is palpable. With a few extra newtons, he plops down. Really? Did you find your limit? Hi. Who are you? Evan rolls his eyes as a thin girl slides in a place beside Holly. You are adorable, I'll give you that. Her hairstyle changed over the break, so it takes me a second to recognize her. She looks at me with a grin, which helps jogs my memory pretty quick. Welcome to the foul feast. Holly bounces with enthusiasm and bumps shoulders with Alice. Did her ears flicker? No, she just jittered. Okay, I was about to say, what the fuck? Because I heard that noise, and usually I associate that with, like, you know, animal ears twitching in an anime or something. So this is Alice. That's what I thought. Okay. I mean, I assumed as much, but I didn't discount the possibility of this being a new character entirely. Thank you. You like Mr. Underwood's class? I respect the man. He's a good instructor. Speaking of, I'd like to talk to you. Oh. I glanced at Evan, whose expression tells me the plan's off. Mr. Underwood told me about the student union. I'll be joining, of course. Ah. Alright, she's on the money. Good. Great. As the president, naturally. My smile fades. I've been wanting an opportunity like this for a while, to really start making some changes around here. Took someone new in the administration to incite the shake-up, but I suppose how it goes. I'm glad you're into it, but Mr. Underwood already agreed. The valedictorian leading the charge makes for a compelling sell to the school board. Sensing conflict, Holly shrinks. Evan eats his meal. Just don't get involved. Don't just... Maybe tune in, but don't look. I'm the best suited for seeing this through. I lean forward on my empty tray. Did he mention how many hours I'd get? He said I need to give at least 10 hours weekly to manage the group, but we're not sure how utilized members will be. You can always work less. I'll make sure to have someone cover for you. I stand up from the table, tray in one hand, my other shoving it in my pocket. Excuse me. Moving away promptly, I slap the food tray onto the recycled sack and step into the hall. Oh boy. I yank my phone to my ear and listen to the dial-out noise. And eventually, Mr. Underwood's voicemail message. My phone vibrates. Can't talk now, what do you need? Alice wants to be president, where does that leave me? If Alice would like to try for the spot, the fair approach should be democratic. The founding members will vote for the president Friday. If? I take my phone away and return to the cafeteria. Holly excused herself from our table. I wonder if it's because she was done. Probably done with whatever was about to happen before it actually got started properly. Well, I think so. I know so. With that I can pull... yeah. With that I can pull together a group in no time. Alice, did you even talk to Mr. Underwood? My confrontation's met with a smirk. What did he say? The president's position will be put to a vote on Friday. That is quite fair. I cannot argue with that, I suppose. Frustrated, I sit. It is, and you're outnumbered. It won't do for you to intimidate others. We both look at Evan, who won't look at either of us straight on. I'm with Lane. Sorry. Of course. He's consistent. Good lackey. Fine. I'll soon have followers of my own. Oh, good. Rival cultists. I shall have to make many goat sacrifices to ensure that I attain the power that I need. With an enthused tap on the table, or more like a hop it looked like, she stands. Well then, gentlemen, I do look forward to establishing bipartisan solutions after my swearing-in ceremony. Evan and I look at each other in silence. I tapped off the game again. Fuck off! I keep swinging the mouse way off the screen. Alice acts uncharacteristically shy about us judging her. For now, I hope to have a spirited competition. I'll bid you both adieu. Okay, that was unnecessarily formal. After she leaves, I turn to Evan. What were you talking about while I was gone? She was brainstorming ways to recruit people quickly. And the short version is to make false promises, get lots of students joined on that basis, have the group established, and let things settle however they settle. Wow. That's, definitely a very politician move, isn't it? And one that probably would not end well unless you are extremely charismatic or the people you're dealing with are completely brain dead. Seriously? That's like a recipe for disaster. Yeah. Mr. Underwood would lose respect for me if he found out. He might even fire me. Think about it. Has he given any specific instructions? A few. So it's reasonable and expected even that a student acting on his own wouldn't get all the details straight. You see? I am not incompetent. Doesn't matter. He's taking a risk by letting you figure things out alone. He wouldn't be able to justify firing you. After it's already set up anyway, and... Stop. I'm not doing that. Good. He's sticking to his principles. I like that. He's convicted, but... No, okay, that sounds weird. He has his convictions. There we go. I mean, I don't think it really wouldn't work the other way. It just kind of, you know, that wording has another connotation to it that's a bit less than, shall we say, above. I can't even think of that. Never mind. They need the money. If Alice does it, then I might get less work from the school. Big fucking deal. On my snap, he flinches and looks at the remainder of his lunch. Okay. Ellipses. You gonna finish? You can have the rest. Thanks. Inelegantly, I pocket his last morsel, and not long after we move to finish out the day's classes. Normally I like the last class of the day, but not this time. So there was that sound effect. Okay. Pray tell why sproyoing? A light shove from behind catches me off guard. I turn quickly. Oh. I have a suspicion as to what the sproing may have been an indicator of. But that's just a, hypothesis. I would have said, but that's just a theory, but that's overdone as fuck. A professionally dressed woman blushes. I recognize her since she's been a fixture at the school for as long as I can remember. Oh, you're the principal. Okay, Principal Decker. Excuse me, it's a bit crowded in here between classes. She smiles and reaches for my soul. And dusts my upper back, and she smiles warmly and dusts my upper back. My face flushes and I watch the crowd flowing past us both. It's really okay, no problem. She waits for the students with more care, and those that recognize her make a path. I finish walking through the door to my last class, quote unquote. Ellipses. Study hall bothers me. I signed for this period, that much is true. However, I doubt anyone here appreciates the situation. No textbook to study yet, no assignment to complete, no talking, assigned seating. Coach Gene idles on his cell phone. One clever student brought their own book to read. A few others draw on notebooks. Pull the fire alarm tally. Cowards! So it's what, looks like 8 to 3 so far? Make it rain! Chaos! Revolution! No. After a tap on my shoulder and a subtle exchange, a note reaches my desk. Pulled the fire alarm? Vote. 8 tally marks under yes and 3 under no. I crumpled in my pocket to end the game. I'm feeling worn out. Maybe I'll nap. I'd say buzzkill, which is true, but I mean, in his position, I probably feel like, just cut the bullshit. I'm done. Stop. Maybe I'll nap. It's like me in school. That's why I had to repeat a course in my senior year and play dire catch-up at the end of my senior year. Me and a couple of my friends. One of us didn't make it. I was one of the lucky ones, thankfully. Between the fire alarm and the bell, I had to be covered for alarm clocks. I lay my head to rest on my forearms and close my eyes. Okay. Ellipses. My head hurts. Aches. I roll my palm over the back of my head, fingers slipping through my hair to my scalp. The texture of little bumps cling to my hair on the sensitive area. Soft clumps collect beneath my fingernails. Sitting up to a burst of dizziness, I hold one side of the desk for balance and pull my hand in front of me. Ruddy residue of dried blood stains my palm. And we even get a well done POV shot of it too. Good on you, artist, but oh god, even got on his sleeve. I don't think I'm bleeding anymore. Oh, vision blurry. Kind of hard to focus. I check my phone's clock. After pressing past the low battery notification, I see that it's almost 8:30 p.m. My sore back and throbbing head convince me not to stop and brood. Brood would be, you know, a bit of an understatement considering that you were apparently bleeding for some reason? What? I struggle into the empty hall, each step with increased equilibrium. I'm very much invested now, though, so... Though it's dark, I'm able to find the entrance via the faint light of my phone and from the hall windows. The front door doesn't give way. Calm, I try again. It dawns on me that I'm locked in the school. I survey the door, hall, and nearby windows. No luck in finding an easy exit. Just when I'm about to call Mr. Underwood, my phone dies. Well, that's a promptly timed music cue, isn't it? Great. Camping here isn't gonna kill me, but I'd rather not. I carefully move down the hall to investigate the first floor. Anyone here? My voice echoes. Many of the classrooms are locked, and those that aren't hold no signs of life. What the fuck was that? And why? I should also be paying attention to like some of the windows in case something like pops up briefly. You never know with these kinds of games. As I near a complete pass to the first floor, I hear a single thud from the ceiling. The ceiling. I step closer to the main stairwell, which is poorly lit. Was that something on the floor? It's poorly lit. Hello? Ellipses. A louder thud replies. I thought like, it looked like it might have been streaked something, but I couldn't quite catch it. Still dizzy. Oh, never mind. Cautiously, I moved the stairs, using both hands for support. There's terrible lighting here. I can't see a thing. Oh, God. Are you going to fall down or something? Or did somebody... Well... Or is somebody going to fall down? I get to the end of the railing at the top of the flight and move to my hands and knees for better support. I'm crawling up the stairs while hugging the wall. Better safe than sorry. Okay, well, you're not on the railing, so I don't think you're going to be the one to fall. The boom of a door slamming causes me to flinch. I hesitate, but continue upward. Words catch in my drying throat. My hand touches something in the darkness. Something warm and wet like the inside of a mouth. Ew? Pulling back quickly, my knees skid down one stair below. I stop and listen. Only to be greeted by silence. I wipe my damp hand on my jeans, continue moving up, taking great care to avoid that area. From the top of the stairs, the hall is illuminated by a lit open classroom. Silently, I move to my feet and sidle to the door. I peer inside to see wide eyes staring back at me. Ah! I cover my heart and jump at the same time she sees me. Her fright flips to irritation. You? What are you doing here? Nothing. What has Turner got you doing now? No, I'm trying to go home. The door's locked. Why are you here? She hops the distance between us. I fell asleep. I couldn't stop from sounding like an excuse. She glanced at the clock. Really? You napped over 6 hours, huh? I'm sorry. I was embarrassed. I bumped my head at gym today and felt sleepy during study hall. Let me see. She inspects my head with her fingers and I wince. Her expression softens. Oh, are you alright? Are you alright? I heard a lot of noise up here. I was unpacking and setting up materials for Ma's class. There are several cardboard boxes behind her in the classroom, one of which is empty. Paper, pencils, pastels, markers, newspapers, sketchbooks, and other supplies are splayed out on the floor. Heard a door. Look, let's get you sorted and call your parents. Something is afoot! She appraises me. Jeez, you got blood in your pants. Why didn't you tell someone? Looking at my thigh, I confirm it myself and turn toward the stairwell. Yeah, uh-huh. What's your name? Lane. My phone died. Mine didn't. What's your number? I looked back at her. Whose? Oh, I don't remember. Okay, I'll look it up. Come on then. She takes me by the wrist and leads me to the administrative side. What about the hall? I mean, the stairwell, there. We enter an office door labeled Principal Decker. She motions to the couch after flicking on the light. Don't sit down. I obey. The office is plain, but the couch looks expensive. Notebooks and manila folders lean off the desk in a precarious stack. Last name? Fox. Lane Fox. Okay. She furrows her brow and moves from one filing cabinet to another. Miss Webb? Yes? Did you buy those art supplies? As she turns to me, her butt bumps the paper stack, sending its contents wafting to the floor. Oh, fuck me. Glad, She goes to her knees to select the mess might help her. Yes, I did. Why? Otherwise, we wouldn't have any. I'll clean this. You can keep looking at my file. I'm gonna assume that's why there was no class today, because the school didn't have the budget to actually get her any supplies, which is why she was annoyed. And so she had to leave to go buy stuff so that she could actually, you know, have a functioning class. She moves a strand of hair behind her ear and eyes me. Then she follows my suggestion. Sorry, the piano music captivated me for a second. After a few quiet minutes, I sorted the pages into 2 separate sacks on the desk. I opened the desk drawer and pull out a half-empty bottle of wine. Valley of Plenty Vineyards. Like a minstrel on it. Don't touch her personal items. Miss Webb snatches it from me and sets the bottle back in the desk before closing it definitively. Sorry. Miss Webb huffs. Also, do you not actually attend this school? Your record is missing. Pardon? Oh, Mr. Underwood might still have my file. What's your address? My record is probably in his office. We can just go check, right? No, it'd be rude to intrude when he's not around. I look around at the room. She recognizes the inconsistency too. I'll just drive you home, come on. Wait, you're gonna come back to finish unpacking? I haven't decided, come on. With impatience, she moves out of the office, turning the lights off on me before I follow. Why don't I help you? We can go twice as fast. You realize you probably had a concussion, don't you? I feel a lot better after the nap. She spins on her heel to address me, hopping over. You're going home, young man. Okay, alright. Yes, ma'am. Please wait here. She collects her purse in the art room, leaving me alone in the dim hall. My head is still throbbing, so if we're going helping her unpack, it's probably for the best. Yeah! I place my hands in my pockets and realize the one which held those 2 notes is now empty. And so the mystery deepens. My schedule's gone, and so is that fire alarm note. We use the emergency exit stairs to get to the parking lot faster. Miss Webb moves ahead of me, and in the opposite direction of the pitch-black stairwell, I follow. Won't we have set off the fire alarm? We should, but it's broken. That's probably against some regulation, right? You should put it on your to-do list for your club. We walk away from the exit stairs to the parking lot and then step into a car. Ooh, nice shot. I think this was one of the images on the Kickstarter page, actually. I told her my address when we start the drive. After a couple minutes of silence, I break the ice. Sorry for the trouble. She glances at me unfazed. How'd you fall? I don't remember exactly. I look out the passenger side window. Do you remember non-exactly? If you're being bullied, I need to know. It's not that. Honest. And even if he was, what the fuck is this school gonna do about it? School's notoriously banned for handling that kind of shit. Just gonna leave it at that. Well, a bump on the head gives you a pass. Please be more careful. Ellipses. The ride is quiet again. I'm not sure for how long. My mind wanders. Your project with Turner, Mr. Underwood. Was it your idea or his? I think both. I asked what I could do to help for a part-time job, and he recommended it. So was it your decision? It's something you want to do. Oh, so it was your decision. It's something you want to do. I get the feeling you really don't trust the Mr. Underwood, and I'm curious as to why exactly. I hesitate. Definitely, yeah. And if maybe it has something to do with just the budget thing, or if it's something much deeper than that. Do you want to join? She laughs slowly. I'm not a student anymore. I've had my fill of groups in college. Maybe we can help you. For a start, I can come in early tomorrow and help you finish unpacking. You're dead set on it, huh? Her focus returns to the road. If you mean it, I'll be in that classroom around 7. There's no pressure, though. It would take us no more than 30 minutes. Thanks. Do you want my number? Huh. You always so bold, or you just with a head injury? Yeah, they did seem kind of suspect, yes. Innocuous as the intentions may have been. I feel my cheeks flush. Oh, cute. No, but thank you. You can call the school and ask for me if you need to. I nod. Is this it? We've arrived at my place. Miss Webb pulls the car closer to the parking area. Yeah, the one on the left. Thank you for the ride. There are no cars parked next to the building, and all the lights are off. Miss Webb looks like she's about to ask you something, but seems to change her mind. Probably doesn't want to seem overbearing, maybe, or doesn't want to... Because I don't know what exactly the situation he's in is, like what his living condition is like. So I don't know if she doesn't want to seem patronizing, overbearing, both, or something. No problem. Do you have a key to get in? Yeah, I'm good. Alright. See you at school. Miss Webb waits me to go inside before driving away. That's nice. That's responsible. Good. More responsible than some people I know. Oh, no, he got a kitty. I'm greeted by a passionate meow. I know. You're the one who wouldn't go out this morning. I did flipping the lines to take the chicken strip from my pocket and place it into Jester's food bowl. Jester, okay. Nice name for a cat. Without occupying him, I walked to the hall of my room and settled in for the night. Wait a minute, is that like a Cowboy Bebop poster? That was the first impression I got when I glanced at it. Anyway, a cool glass of water, a healthy dose of acetaminophen, and a change of clothes refreshed me. Would acetaminophen be better? Would ibuprofen? I don't actually know what the like pros and cons of each are for like what one is better for than the other. I mean, like, and as far as I know, that ibuprofen has the risk of causing like internal bleeding because, you know, if you take too much of it or if you're just extra sensitive to it. Acetaminophen is more like if you just take too much of it, it'll like give you like what was it, fucking liver poisoning or some shit. It was toxicity of something, liver or kidney, I don't fucking remember. There's a little scratch on my head that I can trace on my fingertips so it doesn't hurt. Fuck off. Scabbed over, probably. I sit on my bed and pick up my charging phone. I am already winning. He gave you my number. Information asymmetry is too fun to ruin. Truce, let me be president. I need. What? Typo. Not happening, but feel free to concede gracefully. No. Respectfully, bitch. I add the number to my contacts as Alice and stare at my phone for a few seconds. After putting it beside my pillow, I turn off the bedside lamp. That was a cool animation. Bright and early as promised, at least on my end. Someone other than Miss Webb shows up and, to my surprise, stomps and locks the door. Rosalind shoves the door against the wall with a slap. What are you doing here? Going in? You coming? I follow her inside, closing the door behind us. Leave it open, man. After muttering an apology, I reopen it. Okay, so really, what are you doing? I had Sam a favor. You good? She leans in the doorframe and gives him a look. Who's Sam? Your teacher? You mean Miss Webb? I appraise her, my eyes moving over her body. She stiffens. Yeah, I mean, dude, you kind of gave her a once-over right in front of her. That's gonna seem awkward. I highly doubt her idea of you helping was to open the door for me this morning. Well, yeah, why don't we get started? It'll be quick. Come on, Ross, I could use the company. Fine, what do? I'm not sure what to do either, so I improvise. Also, wait, okay. Did it say her name was Rosalind? So would it be pronounced Roz? I mean, it's an S, not a Z, but I mean, I'm going with Roz because it just kind of sounds better as a shortened version as opposed to Ross, which kind of undermines the pronunciation. Plus, it invites a very awkward friends relation that I would rather not be in this, you know? Those boxes, you can divide up the supplies and I'll set up an easel per workstation there. Bossy, aren't you? You literally just asked me what to do, you know. So let's get to it. Her fingers trace the edge of Miss Webb's desk as she moves to the box I indicated. Sure, this is for Sam, not you, so don't get any weird ideas. Alright, yeah, fine, sure. I smile. We sit at the room for the classes to come, and to my surprise, Roz pulls her weight. Ellipses. Why are you up so early? She ignores me. Where is Miss Webb anyway? She's just busy. We continue. Once the cardboard boxes have been cleared out, I begin ripping one in half to tear it into compact strips. Hey, quit it, dumbass! Roz kicks me and causes me to stumble and turn abruptly. Ow! What the hell? She snatched the torn box from me. Do you think she wanted to reuse these? Or recycle them for something? Oh. You're right. Sorry. With a huff, she pushes the boxes behind Miss Webb's desk. That's it? I think so, yeah. We got some time before class. And? I step a little closer. Yesterday, what were you asking Evan to do? That weasel. I used him to do my math, now he's too scared. You wanted him to do your homework. Just the math. Not like I need to solve X for X in real life. We are well past solving for X, but I decided against letting her know. Are you bad at it? It's not that. I don't know, because it's pointless. Why do you even care, man? How about I help you with it? I'm not a weasel. Really, man? You're just gonna go ahead and throw shade at your friend like that? Sure, I won't stop you. But not for free. What'd you pay Evan? She scoffs. Nothing. Okay. $5 for each assignment. You're kidding, that's more than fair. Just do one a week if you don't like it. She glares into the hall. I'll think about it. She starts down, but I move in front of her. What? Give me your number. I don't think I'm your type. How is he gonna give me the assignments? Oh, whoops. Unless you don't have my address. Oh, yeah, it's fine, I guess. She recites her number as I add it on my phone. I grin. Great, thanks. Sure. Interesting. Curious to know more about her. She pushes past me and I'm left in the room alone. I left my phone. Hey, did you give my number to Alice? No? Holly might have? Holly has my number too? She asked for it yesterday. She didn't text you? Okay then. My fingers brush the rough texture of my jeans. I slide my phone away. My eyes linger on my thigh. I'll just go to my first class a bit early. It's still quiet, but I'm sure the students will begin filing in shortly. Just like this morning when I came up, the stairwell remains pristine. I touch my head. It feels better. The scab might actually be smaller today. Well, that's good, I guess. It probably just looked more dramatic than it actually was in the time. As I move out from the stairwell into the hall, I spot Kane standing outside of my next classroom. We're gonna have to pull a whole new rendition of the Leonard Skinner 3 steps back routine. He's leaning at the door and looking at a crumpled piece of paper in his hand. I search for an exit to avoid him, but he looks up and waves me over. Dance sprinting away is an option, so I approach. Yeah? How you doing? He holds out his hand. The paper is my schedule from yesterday. Did you take this from me? He stands straight and places it in my hand. Found it. Figured I'd give it back to the owner. Okay. Thanks. My insincerity isn't lost on him. I want to talk anyway. Listen, I really didn't mean anything by anything yesterday. I don't give a damn, honestly. He hops closer. Sorry for the little shove. The little shove! How about I give you a little love tap on the head with a baseball bat, motherfucker? No hard feelings, right? Right, no hard feelings, just a hard, I don't know, banister or whatever in my spine. That, yeah. Right. He ruffles my hair firmly, irritating my scab. Oh, that's patronizing as fuck. Thank you, I still don't like you. I step back. Good. Let's resolve things between us. There's no need to bring it up with anyone else. Do you agree? Yeah, is that it? A flash of irritation moves over his face. He looks past me. Almost. I heard you and Alice are starting a group. I'm not interested in Alice if that's what you're getting at. He laughs. It's genuine. She's not interested in you. No. Why are you doing it? I'm up in the school. Bullshit. What do you get? Money. Which might interest you, which might pull you in. Which would be someone on my side. I'm going against principles here, but fuck it, whatever. Well, it's a paid position, not much, but something. Huh. Okay, then why does... He rubs his neck and glances over his shoulder. For a moment, it seems like he's gonna ask me something else, but he shrugs. Forget it. Tucking his hands into both pockets, he leaves me to linger in the hall alone. I'm thankful. I think that'll come back to be positive, or my choice was, you know, the wrong one. I rotate my schedule from one side to the other. My name isn't on it. My pocket vibrates, so I swap the paper with my phone. Check your locker. Okay. Oh, hey. Holly, right? No response. Creepy. I do have a little more time before class. I can humor her, I guess. Going under the assumption that it's her. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just a paranoid fuck. I mean, I am, so... but... Grain of salt and all that. I'll have to charge my phone more often at this rate. I did it again. I fucking clicked off the goddamn game again. Stop throwing the cursor off the fucking screen. I approach my locker. Maybe I'll regain that middle school popularity I enjoyed after a while. Also, the music gave out, so I'm not sure what to expect. Part of me thinks it's just gone and it means nothing, or it could be a setup, like a calm before the storm sort of thing, where something bad is going to be in the locker, actually. Everyone's right about it being a weird start to the year, but it'll even out. Especially with this topic right here, what he's saying. Yeah, okay, I figured. My head numbs instantly. Oh, no. I slap my hand over my mouth. A severed human hand lies in my locker. Beneath the detached wrist, with protruding bone and all, a deep red pool is collected. I can't even scream. After I recoil, my back hits against the opposing lockers. Wet streaks now drool down the inside of the open locker. I don't see how it wasn't like... lockers normally aren't like watertight, you know? So, like, wouldn't it have been dripping it anyway? Okay, semantics, whatever. The little hand is familiar. The same hand I saw clenching a lunch tray yesterday. And the ear band. I can't... Why? What is this? I look around desperately and spot a silhouette turn the corner of the hall. Scrambling to my feet, I put my track and field train to full use. I sprint with all my might. I turn the corner and see... Holly. And Alice. Giggling. At me. Fuck! You fell for it! Oh my goodness, your face! You need to go home and change. Holly bounces and brandishes both of her healthy hands. Heh! I'm okay, see? My terror becomes relief. But only for a second. Then it gives way to primal, unrestrained rage. Then I'm seething. Holly's enthusiasm fades as my fury registers. Yes, look concerned. You should be. That's right, we strike terror into our enemies. I approach quickly, teeth clenched. Alice looks at Holly. This has been a taste of the trials a mere mortal must endure to challenge the gods. Right, Ooh. I don't know if straight up slapping her was the right response. This might just escalate things. Don't know. I slap her so hard she stumbles sideways. Her glasses bounce across the floor. Lane! What the hell were you thinking? Alice's eyes well with tears. She hesitates a moment before running away. My vision blurs before I know what's happening. My body bouncing against the lockers. I'm pressed against the classroom door, the handle digging into my back. Kane is holding me in place, glaring into my eyes. You piece of filth, how dare you! His fist slams on my face, my head knocking against the door with a crack. Holly screams and pulls at Kane's elbow. Stop! Stop it! We were just joking, please! The commotion is brought to the students over, and Coach Jean shoves through them to stop us. Kane punches me again, and I hear the glass behind me shatter. My memory ends. Oh! Oh, so that's how we're ending this, are we? Oh. I'm in a white room, in a white bed, with an ugly blanket. Everything looks clean at a glance, but a closer look reveals a thin layer of grime and dust. Consciousness returns to me hazily. It's a slow process, but I feel myself getting more lucid while staring at the little cracks in the wall. This is a hospital room. Why? Oh. I remember. Damn it all. Okay, fuck. Interrupting my thoughts is a light knock on the door. Light? I don't bother responding. Miss Webb enters. Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling? What happened? Ooh, ah. You got into a fight after you struck a female student. Holly gave Mr. Jean the details. Who volunteered them to her, I guess. She maintains her crossed arms. The student who knocked you out was suspended a couple days. It wasn't yet decided what to do about you and the girl. Alice. Yes. Mr. Underwood convinced Principal Decker that he'd be responsible for your punishment. So who knows if you should feel lucky or not. How did I get here? Well, Mr. Jean hauled you to the principal's office. Your parents wouldn't pick up the phone and you wouldn't wake up. He called an ambulance? Then he was going to, but I said take you to the ER. Here we are. None of your emergency contact numbers will pick up the phone, so I've been stuck here. Look at the clock. A little after 10 in the morning. Sorry. My weak apology irritates her. I could have called the cops instead. Just keep going with the... Or I already know I'm the only guilty one here. Again, I don't know if I'm comfortable equating, you know, lashing out physically with what amounts to a dark prank. You know? At the end of the day, it was just that dark prank. A moment of terror, sure, it was immature, unwarranted, and just completely stupid of them to begin with. I'm not condoning what they did. But I'm also not condoning, you know, physical violence as a result, as the, bleh. I'm not condoning physical violence as, you know, remuneration for it. So I'm using that word correctly, but I couldn't think of a better one, and I think that one's kind of applicable. I don't know. So it's a matter of which one I feel is... The sense that this one just kind of feels petty, you know? It's like, look, I'm not the only guilty one. I want to make sure they're punished too. Now, this just... I don't know. This one just feels kind of... I'm not comfortable with it. No. Sorry. Can you explain when I want to pick up the phone? I don't know. Miss Webb sits next to the bed. She tosses my phone on my lap. You have one more emergency contact now. Powering it on so that Samantha, a new contact, has sent me the message test. I thought that was inappropriate. Your parents not responding is inappropriate. True. Thank you. Am I free to go? Eager? The doctor said you'll be fine with some rest, but you need to come back in a couple of weeks to get the stitches out. I shut off my phone and look up. Oh! I start to look up to rub my freshly treated wound, but she smacks my hand down. You also need to sign the bill and turn it into the front desk. I don't have insurance. That's why they have payment plans. Kane should pay, not me. You can hire an attorney to press charges and try that. On my advice? Sounds like she's gonna give it either way. Kane's dad won't pay for it. You'd end up spending more trying to collect. I lifted the sheet and started to stand, but Miss Webb places her hand on my knee. Stop. I'll bring the paperwork to you. Yeah, okay. That is bullshit, though. I obey it first. My cell buzzes. We need to talk. Yep. I flipped through my text history with Alice and type, I'm really sorry I lost my temper. After staring at the draft message for a while, I decided to delete it. Yeah, that sounds weak. It really does. I mean, an apology is in order, but... over text? That's just... Also, trying to justify it by just saying I lost my temper, as if, like, that makes it, you know... as if that somehow makes it less bad than it was, you know? I can't believe I did that. What's wrong with me? I was so on edge. I need to talk to her. Yes, you do. Okay. I'm speaking from experience here, which is part of the reason why I don't feel comfortable with that at all. As a reaction, regardless, and just not really something I like talking about. That's why it's never been serious, and thank God for that, because there were a couple of cases where it could have been. I never seriously hurt anybody really badly, but I have lashed out physically at people before. That was years ago though, and I've spent years working on my anger problems to get to where I am now, and it's not like I never get angry, but okay, I'm not going to go into a whole anything of this. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it somewhere else as well, but it's my family has a long-standing history with anger issues. I got that into the stick as well. That's not to excuse it. It's just to kind of one more bullshit thing. But I know what it's like to lash out at someone over something that really doesn't deserve it. That is in no way, they don't deserve to be hurt just because they did something stupid. Or even if it's just dumb and nothing really even that bad, maybe just annoying. And I'd say the real turning point for me was a family member, actually. So I'm saying that to make it the reason that I said I felt that way about making those choices and about what just happened, I have a reason for that, Yeah, I'm not going to go any more into that. I'm sorry for the tangent, but I don't know. This is supposed to be a dark, kind of serious game, according to what the devs have said about it. So I feel like this is kind of fitting in tone, but I don't want to bog it down too much more with my own bullshit, or get on a soapbox or some sermon or some faff like that. Ugh. So let's just move on. I'm standing by the window and ready to leave by the time Miss Webb returns. Clearly disapproving of me being out of bed, she provides a clipboard wordlessly. The paperwork churns on my stomach, nauseating. An x-ray, stitches, doctor fee, administration fee, a total of nearly $3,000. Says the office will call and mail in a couple of business days, set up a payment plan. I sign it. Can I ride back to school with you? She looks shocked. What? You don't have to. I can take you home again. I want to go back. For what? Turner can wait. It's not that. I just need to. Please. She sighs. Okay. Don't make me regret it by being even more trouble. I'm ashamed and don't look her in the eyes. Yeah. I won't. She leads me out of the facility. It's not long before I'm in the passenger seat of her car again. You're gonna owe me gas money at this rate. My teeth clench while I sit quietly. She looks me over. That was a joke. Yeah, and considering he now has a $3,000 bill to pay off, joking about owing more money, that's kind of insensitive, no, you should have thought about that one. It could have been worse, Did Roslyn and I do okay on the setup? What? The art supplies in your room. Wow, Roz actually helped? I yielded a small smile. She knew more than I did. I haven't attended the check for some reason, but I appreciate your help. The ride becomes quiet, and soon we reach a school. Blech. Good old choke cherry. I follow Miss Webb indoors while looking on my phone. It's the period just before lunch. She faces me. Put that away and go to class then. Go on. I nod and pocket my phone. Okay. Thanks again. Yeah. With a little wave, she moves off, presumably to her own classroom. After she turns the corner, I grab my phone again and walk, nod in the direction of my current class. You're in math, right? Yeah, so can't text much. What happened? Oh, what the hell happened? Bleh. I'm not the most fluent in fucking text contractions. Excuse me. I need a favor. Okay, what? Pass Alice a note to meet you in the gym right now. Why? Just do it. Minutes pass. The wall just inside the gym entrance supports me as I stand waiting. Soon I hear familiar voices approaching. What are the strategic bathroom breaks? I just come in here. In the gym? Oh my, you attempting to take advantage of my single status? Evan catches view of me as his face flushes. No, crap, I'm not. Definitely not. What's that? She tends to the side of me. I push off the wall and hold up open palms. I came back to school to apologize. Evan's helping. Alice appraises me silently. Evan interjects. I'm sorry. She glances at him with acknowledgement, then adjusts her glasses. Alice, I lost my temper and I shouldn't have done that. I should never have hit you. Mm-hmm. I won't press charges, don't worry. No, it's not. You have nothing anyway. Is that all? I overreacted. I was really worried and I get it. Are we done? No, you don't. If you don't want the president, if you want the president role, you can have it. No, you don't understand at all. So help me, damn it, I'm apologizing. Yes, and I did not accept your apology. I don't owe you any satisfaction. The mere fact you're so desperate to apologize and with major concessions hours after the incident is proof of the severity of your action. So sit with that and know that I will not offer you peace of mind. Alice, it's... and you. While she opens the gym door to leave, she holds a glare with Evan. You're a prop. You should learn to think for yourself, or selfish people like him will always take advantage of you. You didn't have to be a condescending bitch about it towards him, though. She exits. What's your deal, anyway? Evan rubs his biceps slowly while looking at the linoleum between us. Sorry, I need to go to class. He leaves me alone in the gym. I'm debating whether I want something to eat today, given I lost my appetite. I should probably eat at least something. With a buzz, my cell phone alerts me to the message from Mr. Underwood. Since you've chosen to be present today, please meet me in my office after lunch. I don't want to respond. I don't want to go. Holly gently sits on my table, concern evident in her body language. Are you okay? I'm sorry for what happened. No, it was my idea. I'm so sorry for freaking you out. Alice didn't want to do it, but I talked her into it. But yeah, I'm okay. She leans in to inspect me. You don't look okay. Does your eye hurt? I touch my face from my eye and realize it's sore. I hadn't noticed any swelling until now. Do I have a black eye? She hesitates and shakes her head. It, doesn't look that bad. Just a little dark. Why'd you come back? My appetite for learning. I haven't actually been in any classes yet, though, but I'm stuck without books anyway. Holly perks up. I got mine. Hey, miss, you not get any food today? I put a hand on the table. It's cool and smooth on my palm. I ate at the doctor's office. Oh, well, so what happened this morning exactly? Those big eyes of hers water. I played a really bad joke that hurt my friends. You, Alice, Kane. It's difficult for me to empathize with Kane. I don't remember what happened after he hit me. Mr. Jean was really upset and he said, "Break it up, you kids are damaging school property." A chuckle at her impersonation and his contents. Sounds right. And, there's not much else. Look, if you really feel bad, make it up to us. Huh? Crying won't help anyone. Go with me and Alice to Mr. Underwood. Explain what happened. You're such a butthead. Well, I could use the support, and she doesn't seem to be in a position to refuse. Fine, I'll go too. Great. We're going right after lunch. The smells here are getting to me, so I'm ready to leave now, but I'll wait for her to finish. My stomach grumbles and I pull my hand from the table. Before Holly can comment, I held my phone between us. Hey, you indirectly gave me your number, right? Is it okay that I save it? Of course. Thanks anytime. Cat smile. Add her to my contacts. Will do. Holly starts to follow up, but notices my impatience and instead finishes her meal. I engage with my phone in the meantime. Oh. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I'm not sure. I mean, Evan being the new friend and all that. Could be the path to get to know her better. I don't know. I'll give it some thought and end the episode here. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.